This enterprise test data tutorial video, we're going to look at using seed lists in data masking. This is so that we can mask using reference data. Seed list is a predefined set of values which can be used during data masking. Seed lists ensure consistency and repeatability in masked datasets. It also allows you to bring in your own data and use that as reference when masking. To utilize seed lists, you can go into the function masking list lookup. And what this allows you to do is to specify a list name of the seed list you want to use. You can specify how you want the data to be selected. You can specify a column or multiple columns to be returned. And then you can also specify a column to hash if you're using hashing to select the specific row being used. In this tutorial, we're firstly going to review a data list. We're then going to configure a masking rule set to use the seed list. And finally, we're going to perform masking. We are inside a data activity that we have set up for a banking application. We're going to come over to data lists, and what you'll see in here is we've got some lists that have been configured by default as part of the enterprise test data package. You can come in and you can create new lists. You can also import them from external sources as well. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to use a first name list we have of lots and lots of first names that exist within our environment. Now, to utilize this list, we are going to come into a masking data activity. And we are going to go into our masking rule set. Now, in this case, we're going to be masking first names using values from this list that we have. Now, to do that, we can come in and we can click the edit button, or we can add a new rule. We're selecting general, and under general, we're going to be performing a list lookup. Now, the first instance, we need to give a list name. The list name here is our first name list. Paste that and put that in. We can then specify a selection type. How are these rows going to be selected? We can select random, which is going to randomly select a row from our list. We can select sequential, which is going to go through our list one by one. Or we can select hash, which is going to hash against the column we select. In this case, we're going to perform a sequential mask using our list. What column do we want to return? In this case, we're going to return the first column, which is our list of first names. Now, if we had a list with multiple columns in, we can obviously select multiple columns in here, and we can align them with a hashing column. In this case, we're just going to select these three and click OK, and that's going to formulate our masking rule for first names in our employees table. Now, to leverage this, we can go ahead and we can regenerate the forms we have ready. We can come in and we can perform our masking process. And in this case, we'll create some audit results as well. See here as our mask is complete. If we go and look at our data in the employees table, see is that the first names here match up to the first names in our list because we've decided to insert them in a sequential ordering. So we have Kayla, Raul, Catherine, Jeremy, and if we match these down, you'll see that these values have been pulled from our list view. So that's how we can use the seed lists for utilization in our masking functions. If you're watching this video, if you would like to learn more, visit curiositysoftware.ie.